He is taking precautions tonight against the EEE virus.
And this after a 6-year-old girl, Starlyn Jackman, is reportedly recovering from the mosquito-borne virus.
Eyewitness News reporter Kate Walsh is live in Coventry with what's being done to keep kids and residents safe.
Well, Mike and Shannon, we are at Rice Field where no one is playing any sports right now. Parents and town leaders are really playing it safe, making sure that there's no after-school activities that start or continue through dusk. And of course, this is all as we learn more about that little girl and how she's reportedly recovering well from EEE. It breaks your heart, the photo of 6-year-old Star Jackman in a hospital bed recovering from the fight of her life after contracting EEE. Her story, though, has a happy ending. These photos and updates are from a GoFundMe page in Star's name. The latest update saying Star was cleared to leave Hasbro Children's Hospital with close supervision. According to the update, the family is still waiting for results for EEE or West Nile virus testing, but they're just happy Star is alive. The Rhode Island Department of Health confirmed a case of EEE in a child younger than 10 in that area, and then a third case of EEE this year, impacting a resident in his or her 50s in Charlestown. In late August, the health department confirmed the first human case since 2010 in Rhode Island was a person in West Warwick. The state then confirmed that person died days later on September 8th. The very real presence of EEE this year has prompted recommendations, aerial and ground spraying from the state, and actions from municipalities like Coventry.
We were one of the first districts, I believe, to modify our outdoor activities. So about 3 weeks ago, we decided to make sure that all activities ended before dusk.
Superintendent Craig Levis said in his position and as a father, he's making sure students are as safe as possible once they've left their homes.
Elementary schools have decided that when kids get off the bus, they line up and they're staying just in a single file line waiting to enter. So now they've decided, like rainy weather, just to bring kids in. And again, that's not something we have to do. I think that's something to make parents feel more comfortable, them to be more comfortable.
And in case you were wondering, Star Jackman's GoFundMe page has already raised over $6,400. You can find a link to it and read her story on our website at WPRI.com. For now, we're live in Coventry. I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.
Officials have announced the 9th human case of Eastern equine encephalitis in the state this year.
Health officials say it's a man in his 70s from Essex County, north of Boston. We do not know the patient's condition.
This follows yesterday's announcement of 2 more human cases in Rhode Island, including a child from Coventry. Eyewitness News reporter Kate Walsh continues our coverage live from Coventry. Kate?
Well, Mike and Shannon, we are live at Rice Field, and there are no activities going on here today. In fact, as we approach dusk, we're told all after-school outdoor activities have either ended or are wrapping up just about now. And of course, it's all an effort to make sure everyone stays as safe as possible from getting EEE, which we are seeing is a real threat, especially here in Coventry. These photos show the reality of EEE in southern New England. This GoFundMe page for 6-year-old Star Jackman of Coventry details the fight of her life after apparently contracting the mosquito-borne illness. But Star's story has a happy ending. According to the GoFundMe page updates, she's home from Hasbro Children's Hospital, but still recovering. The Rhode Island Department of Health confirmed a child under 10 from that area did have EEE, as did a person in his or her 50s from Charlestown. Not everyone has a hopeful story like Star. The state recently confirmed the first human case of EEE since 2010 resulted in death on September 8th. Coventry Superintendent Craig Levis said as soon as the Department of Health advised people to stay indoors after dusk, his was one of the first districts to comply.
I was notified today that, by athletic director, we've treated our field, so we've taken precaution.
Additionally, Friday night games have been moved up in time or to Saturday afternoons. Students still have recess, but at morning drop-off, they are rushed inside faster than they usually would be.
Sure, everybody's concerned, I think everybody has a right to be concerned, but I also think that we need to continue moving forward and live our lives and not be paralyzed, but be cautious, and I think that's what we're doing.
And for resources on how you can stay safe and also on how you can help the Jackman family at this time, be sure to visit our website, WPRI.com. Live in Coventry, I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.